Hi, my name's Suzanne Day and I run a charity and a business for stopping domestic violence. And I write children's books, affirmation cards, poetry, and I knit blankets. And today I've got a story called Pauly the Parasite Takes Over. Okay, so Pauly was a happy little parasite. He loved to feed off others. He lived inside his host, happily eating away, tunneling his way inside the cells and organs of the human body that he called his home. He got his energy from eating away at his host. He would keep eating until he had eaten all of his host, and they were just an empty shell of a person. That was when he would discard his host and find another home to live in. And this cycle would then start all over again with a new host. Parasites need hosts in order to survive and to do well. Their life depends on it. But humans do not need parasites to live well. They can do without it. So Pauly loved to hide inside others. He did not want to show his face. He was very happy to be hidden away at the bottom of the food chain. Pauly was on the lowest of the food chain, as he lived and breathed in dirt and rubbish that was his home. He did not like to be true to himself, but needs others for his work to be done. He loved to feed off others and to be a real pest. There would even be a trail of debris behind him wherever he went throughout his host body. Pauly would just love to suck the lifeblood out of others. He was what he loved to do. It was what he loved to do the most of all. And after many months of eating away and laying his eggs inside his host, his family of eggs would hatch. And then they would become more parasites that would happily eat away with him inside this human. Soon the DNA of the person, his host, would start to change as well and become that of a parasite too. The person would become a new species and part parasite and part human. They would lose all their emotions and feelings that they used to have until they were completely inhuman. This was because their brain cells and organs had been eaten away, so they no longer were able to think for themselves. The person would have more and more of the personality of a parasite, and it was as if their body was being eaten away from the inside to the outside, till there was really nothing left of them, just a shell. And we are really living in a hybrid war with parasites eating away at us. And it has been said that they are rotten to their core, and really they are. And they can run rings inside you. Think of ringworms. That's worms that worms themselves inside of you. They take over you and then they control you. So watch what you eat or it could kill you, and you need to get rid of parasites. And you see, human bodies are not able to process parasites and insects. And we can't remove them unless we take antivirals. And parasites stay inside you, eating away at you and laying their family of eggs that multiply unknown to you. Till you are empty and dead inside. Then you're just a shell of a person and you're really dead. And finally you die a slow, miserable death. You're actually being eaten alive. And you will lose all of your personal power that you used to have before the invasion. And another fact about insects and parasites is that they have a group consciousness and they all act as one group together. So it's like group think. They're not an individual. They don't have an individual mindset. And we are actually seeing this effect in the consciousness of all those people who took vaccines. And we are seeing some of them acting in zombies or controlled and not in a reachable state. And if you have parasites inside you, here are some of the health conditions that you might have: loss of appetite, diarrhea, neurological damage, reproductive problems, allergy reactions, anaphylaxis, and other destroying diseases and conditions or side effects. And the moral is, be aware of what you eat and look after your health and well-being, and only eat foods from nature so you stay healthy. Okay, and if you like this video, you can push the like button, and you can also subscribe to our video on YouTube. Thank you.